Thank you, Deepak, for joining in. I've been listening to a lot of fintech leaders since morning, and I've got to realize how big is the opportunity, how big is the space under fintech umbrella. What segment of fintech excites you the most?
I would say insurtech is one of the key areas which I would like, because the penetration of insurance is very less in India, and through the digital fintech world, you can offer a very reasonable pricing. In fact, through our app, Sika app, we are one of the lowest cost provider of health insurance in India. So that's one area which we are very excited
Interesting.
about.
Let's come to Moneyboxx. What are your current focus areas that you're working on?
So basically, the focus remains same, as we have said, that we are into the missing middle, which is up to 10 lakh kind of segment, 3 lakh to 10 lakh. We are doing more and more secured loans now and getting a shift towards more of MSME, small entrepreneurs. I think this is a very large area to cater to, and there is a lot of demand and there is a lot of need around that area.
Yeah, I mean, I've been reading a lot on this, that there's been a huge demand for credit or for loans in MSME, and that's created an opportunity for investors or for loan lenders to suffice that demand. How is that dynamic playing up right now?
It's see, the demand is high.
Yeah.
There is need for loans here. Yes, on the market external environment front, it's little bit subdued. But it's a long term story. One out of 5 years can be little subdued. But overall opportunity is very high in this space.
Interesting. In next 12 to 18 months, what new can we expect from Moneyboxx?
In terms of product, we have now started doing salary labs, so that's one product. But we will continue to improve our ticket sizes. So now we are doing even up to 25 lakhs, which was not heard of earlier. So we are trying to support more and more entrepreneurs build larger companies.
Now I've heard people talking about deeper penetration in terms of in terms of insurance. People are excited about AI in fintech. Also access to digital infra when it comes to fintech. There's lot more to that, right? Now there is a bigger number for fintech to achieve. Let's say 10 years down the line, by 2047 or let's say 2030. What do you think? Fintech in India is on the right track?
Fintech is, I think from the start now people have learned, there could be some mistakes, how to lend best to fintech and how to use the AI and fintech together. Like again, for Moneyboxx, we have built an AI app, which is first time in India and possibly in the world, wherein through an AI, we are able to see, with a photo, we can see the lactation period, the age of cattle, the breed of cattle, if it has some diseases. So it is increasing, it is improving the underwriting part. So there is a lot of ways you can use fintech, whether in terms of marketing, sales, or and credit analysis. So I think it has deeper roles to play, and things are evolving every year.
When we talk about fintech, or I speak to fintech founders, one thing that they scare or that they find taxing and tedious is compliance. I mean, sticking to regulatory rules, especially for the newer innovations where rules are also evolving day by day. How do you look at this dynamic, and what to say about this?
I would just say that we will have to live with it. Regulation is regulation. We have the we, as it said that it is said that there are 24,000 regulations which can take you to jail. So I mean, there's no comment much. Regulator will be there, and we just have to adjust to that factor.
Yeah, it's for our good, I believe. It's for our good, yeah.
Most of the time,
Yeah.
it's for our good. Sometimes, when things are abrupt, you have pain in the system. But most of the times, regulations come to, improve the sector in terms of transparency, in terms of governance. But, there are few points in terms of, some abrupt decisions which which impact the industry negatively. Microfinance is the case in the point. But overall, it's fine.
Just the final bit of this conversation. I mean, we understand that there's innovation bubbling across. I still feel this is still a metro city phenomena. I'm not too sure what's the penetration
In
about.
terms of fintech?
Yeah, largely about fintech, AI. industry captains still say that we are yet to see a more established user case from AI. Maybe the newer innovation in some segments of fintech. I'm not giving it a large cap, but among all of this, while all of this is happening across, we are all excited about what's happening new, what new disruption. Where do you see a scope of work? Talk about some of the headwinds that you observe. It can be across the sectors.
I think on the first point, I would say that one thing which I have understood by we have over 60,000 customers, which are primarily from the rural India. So one thing which we have to accept is that in the rural segment, people are aware and they know how to use apps. They know how to use because we see people borrowing from digital apps. It's just that it will take some time to
How much time?
It's a long story. I mean, you should talk about a decade, because
Perfect.
every year things will improve slowly. People are slowly understanding the benefits of UPI payments, having ITRs, having GST. So it's a slow process, but it's improving.
Very well said. What can accelerate it? Can we do something about it?
I think Government of India is already doing it. I think you cannot expect more than that with the kind of UPI penetration we have and what we hear. That recently I heard that even the 500 rupee note maybe banned from next year. So I think government initiative in terms of digitizing India is at A class level. So
Interesting.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you for speaking with us. It was
Thank you.
lovely.
Thank
Lovely.
you.